Hi baritone players, welcome to your second lesson on the baritone. Today you need your lesson paper from your folder, your mouthpiece, and your baritone. So make sure you open your case the right way with the latches and the label facing you. And we're going to start with just our mouthpiece today, so you can go ahead and get that out. We will connect it to the baritone, but we're going to start with our mouthpiece. All right, so here we go. We're going to start on our paper with our warm-ups. And first we're just going to buzz a nice, long, smooth sound. Here we go. Right in the center of our lips, buzz a nice, smooth sound. 1, 2, ready, buzz. Notice that my cheeks aren't puffing. Okay, I'm having nice tight corners on my mouth to really control that buzz. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. I'm going to play a pattern and I'd like you to repeat it after me. So here I go. Repeat after me. Go. My turn. All right, so since we've started to do kind of a faster pattern, let's talk about tonguing. So we talked about this in your lesson. Everybody say 2, 2, 2. Now whisper. Now whisper it into your mouthpiece. Put it on your lips. Your tongue should be touching your teeth and going away, kind of like a snake, okay? It doesn't stay up there, and you're not going with your lips, you're going. So I'm gonna do a pattern with just my air, and then I want you to repeat it after me. So here I go, just air, no sound. Go. My turn. Hopefully you can hear that on the video. If not, you can listen to the pattern I did after. Now let's try it with a buzz. So we do the same exact thing, except we have to keep that buzz going. It will take some practice to get used to this, but if you really practice it and try it now, it becomes a habit, and then it's something you're just really good at and you don't have to think about anymore. So here we go. I'm gonna play a pattern and then you play a pattern. Tongue. My turn. Tongue. My turn. Great. So it may not be happening yet for you, but you want to make sure you are trying to get that tongue to move forward every single time you play a note. So I'm going to keep referencing that as we go ahead. And just try to keep it in the back of your brain. It is something we have to actually practice and work on to make it a habit. All right, next we are going to do some buzzing exercises. So let's do some sirens. So we're gonna go low to high, low to high. And remember that a low buzz is slower, looser lips, slower air, looser lips, and then a tighter lips and faster air for the high buzz, and then back down. So we're working on our flexibility. Here we go, 1, 2, siren, ready, go. If you only hear a small change, see if you can push more air through for the high note. Here we go. 1, 2, siren, go. Good. Let's see if we can go faster and do 2 sirens. Takes lots of air on the big mouthpiece. 1, 2, big breath, go. Good. Now on your paper that you have with you, you need to make up your own ta and tt pattern. So write it in the box. You can do a simple one like ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. You can even do like ta, rest, and then you want to try that with your tonguing. So you can pause the video, write in your pattern, or the next time you practice you can write it in. Next, putting together the baritone, one of the easiest instruments to put together. So grab your mouthpiece. The biggest thing you need to remember, here's my baritone, is that in any brass instrument, when you put the mouthpiece in, you put it in and you give it a twist. That's it. You are not stopping it from turning. It's going to keep turning, okay? But we're just kind of pushing and turning, and that'll kind of get it in there really solidly so it's not going to fall out or anything like that. All right, once our mouthpiece is in, when we hold the baritone, it's going to sit on our lap. You can hold on the valve slides here with your left hand, and your fingers of your right hand are going to be on the valves, okay? So let's try a nice long note. No valves, and let's just hold the note out. 1, 2, ready, go. Good, okay, I'm going to play a pattern. Repeat after me. Tongue. My turn. Tongue. Okay, so the note we're playing, if you look on your paper, look at our first notes, number 5. We have a D, a C, and a B flat. The circles are what valves you have pushed down. So the note that uses no valves, where none of the circles are filled in, is called B flat. So we are playing B flat. It's a low note, nice, loose, relaxed buzz. Let's do another B flat. Here we go. Hold it out. No valves. 1, 2, B flat, go. Now we're going to do C. If you look at C on your paper, it is the first circle and the last circle. So that's 1 and 3, first and last. Let's do C. 1, 2, hold them down, go. Repeat after me on C. Tongue. Now me. Tongue. All right, here we go. Let's do D. If you look at your circles on your paper, it is the first circle and the second circle. So I call this 1 and 2. The first valve is the one that is the closest to your face, okay? First valve, second valve, third valve. The one that's farthest away is third, 2 is in the middle, okay? So D is 1 and 2 is what we say. So first and second valves. Here we go, D. This one's a little higher, so you might need to tighten your lips and use a little bit more air if yours doesn't sound like mine. Here we go. 1, 2, here's D, go. Repeat after me. 2, ooh, I'll play it. Tongue. Now me. All right. So now underneath that it says try Hot Cross Buns. So first we're going to say the notes and do the fingers, okay? So here we go. It starts with D. Remember, D is 1 and 2, C is 1 and 3, and B flat is open. Here we go. Let's say the notes, do the fingers. So no playing yet, just doing the fingers. 1, 2, say D, go. D, C, B, back to D. D, C, B, stay there. B, 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 switch. C, 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 C. 1 and 2, D, C, B. And our job throughout this is to try to remember our fingerings and get our tongue moving to start every single note. So let's try and find our D. 1 and 2. Tight lips, fast buzz. Here we go. We're going to go D, C, B flat. 1, 2, here's Hot Cross Buns. Go. Back to D, tongue. Tongue to B's. If that one was still too fast for you, I would recommend back up the video, say the notes with me while I play it, and then try it on your own. And it might take a few tries, and you can stare right at your paper and do it. That would also help if you just took some time to do that. But people get this song pretty quickly, and usually I have a lot of kids that end up memorizing it because they like playing it so much. Let's do it one more time. And really this time think about starting each note with your tongue. Here we go, Hot Cross Buns, starting on D, 1 and 2. 1, 2, fast, buzz, tongue. Back to D. Tongue. All right, your job this week is to try to play 4 times, or 5 to 7 times. Next week is 4 when we count them. 5 to 7 times, and you're gonna check off each day that you practice. So if you practice today with this video, you can go ahead and check off day 1 or whatever day it happens to be. There are 7 days listed on your paper. Your job is to try to get to 5 of them. This is a 10-minute lesson online, which is great if you followed along with this entire lesson. If you did this one time, you could do it every time if you want to, or once might be enough, and then you're able to practice on your own, which would be great. That's a good thing to learn how to do. So your job is to practice 5 to 7 times, get this signed by your parents, and then bring back your instrument and your folder and your paper next week to your next lesson. Good luck, have fun.